What is up, you guys? Pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be updating my channel. I ain't been, posting anything, and forever I keep saying, hey, I'm going to be making more videos, hey, I'm going to be doing this, hey, I'm going to be doing that, but I really have not had time to. I'm starting to get to the point where, I'm going to be able to be doing what I'm going to be wanting to be doing here soon. It's October, and that means the weather's going to be a lot cooler, and I'm going to be able to get out more. I hate going out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like going out during the summer, but that's most of the fish. I love coming out in October because it's not as hot and it's not cold. It's like perfect temperature outside, and I'm going to be doing a lot of videos. Now, the reason being why I'm going to be making a lot of videos, and this is the category of exploring things. I live in a small town in Kentucky, covered in mountains, and I know of a lot of places that have been built in these mountains that has been long forgotten and stuff like that. I know where a lot of things are here. Now, I'm not, of course, when I make these videos, I'm not going to be showing or telling where the location is. Well, it wouldn't really matter if I did tell you the location. It's really hard to find some of these places because they are literally going into the mountainside, because they've been there for so long, and you'll find the coolest things. Well, let's face it, you'll find the coolest things up here. Pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go around Knott County, where that's how I'm going to be starting off my this page. Because in case y'all ain't tuned into my page here lately, I took off all my gaming videos, I took off all the gun shooting videos, I took off everything. This will be the first video out of all of them that are going to, now I'm pretty much just updating you right now of it. Out of all the videos I'm going to be posting, this is going to be the first one. So if you're actually watching this video and you're not already subscribed to me, I have like 15 subscribers. I'm trying to grow that on here. YouTube is extremely hard to get subscribers on, for, anything. Right now, everybody's watching them gaming videos and stuff like that, which I did a lot of gaming videos, and I probably had like maybe 10 viewers, and those is probably the people that I already know that lives in the county. With that said, I'm trying to grow my YouTube page. I'm trying to make it a lot bigger, and actually try to get the content that I post on here out there. And pretty much I'm just trying to show y'all what I see, because people are always telling me, because I come home and from the woods or from a trip that I took going around Knott County, and people don't believe some of the things I tell them that we found or we did, and they's like, you know what, you need to start documenting this stuff. You need to start recording or taking pictures. I take a lot of pictures. In case you ain't going to my Instagram, I take a lot of pictures of the stuff I do. And I just don't take a lot of videos. I hate how my voice sounds in videos. It's like a high-pitched squeal. And it's not like that off camera. It is. I just had a notification. Sorry about that. And, yeah, pretty much, they're telling me, record all of your stuff. Record all of it. When you go on your trips, when you go on your little adventures, as they call them, I call them exploring things, because there's a lot of things in this county that, like I said, has been built. People has lived in places in these hills and has been long forgotten. Now, there is a place on my hill that I know of, a actual cabin used to be there. The only thing that was still standing there was the chimney. So I went up there with the metal detector one day, and I started metal detecting, and I found some of the coolest little things. I found a little knife. A little kitchen knife, with a wooden handle and everything, old school. I found an old cast iron skillets, cast iron cauldron. I don't know if you know what a cauldron is. It's like a big giant cooking pot. That's like, you can't even wrap your arms around, and it's used to make like huge meals. Like when you have, back in the day when you had a lot of company come over, you had like half the county come over to your house, you had to make a big meal, you'd use that if you'd make a soup or something. And I found one of them. I didn't actually have a phone At the time, I didn't have a phone. I had a flip phone, but it didn't have a camera. Otherwise, I would have took a picture of it, and I would have actually posted that on some of my stuff. But the cool thing is, I actually found stuff where a kitchen used to be in that area. The chimney has fallen over time, because let's face it, that building's probably, I don't really know how old it was. I remember my mom telling me about where it was at, and I just went by what she was telling me where it was at. She said just walk up this right here. When you get to an old beaten down path, take a left and follow that, and then you'll hit another path that is starting to be overgrown. It should be overgrown, and then you should find a old cabin with a chimney. I'm like, okay. So I followed her directions, and I found the chimney, but the cabin was not there. The house was not there no longer. The chimney was still standing. I actually went back up there not too long ago, and the chimney has also fell, but you can see where it was actually standing because it literally just fell over. It didn't come down, it just fell over. So I'm going to be going back up there real soon with the metal detector and actually filming this sometime next week maybe. I'm going to be getting a one of those chest GoPros that you can hook onto your chest, so you can see what I see at the same time without having, and I can use both of my hands. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing a lot of metal detecting. I'm going to be doing a lot of exploring. We're going to be starting off in my holler because there's a lot of stuff in my holler that can be explored. I know where just about everything is, but there's two mountains in that holler, that two hills, and they're not mountains, they're hills. There's two hills in that holler that I have not been on, and that's the ones I'm really excited to be filming on, because I'm actually allowed to go onto them hills now. I know where, everything. I'm allowed. I have permission to be on those two hills now. So with that said, we're going to be doing a lot of filming on them hills, because it's my understanding there is actually a huge pond, two huge ponds on that property that I'm going to be looking for on here. And I looked for it on Google Maps, but it won't pick up the little ponds. My guess is it's maybe an old silk pond, because there was two coal mines in that holler, like back in the day. So we're going to be looking for some of them. We're going to be looking for some of the old coal mines. We might go in them, might not, don't know yet. We're going to be looking for them ponds. We're going to actually, I have a magnet that you tie to a string and you throw in like old ponds. It's pretty much called magnet fishing. For those of you that don't know what it is, you tie a big round magnet with a hook on it, with like a big hook screwed into the magnet, and you tie a rope to it, at least 30-foot rope, and you chuck it out there in the center of the lake or pond, and you start pulling the rope in. Whatever is metal, it will hook onto that magnet, and you fish it out. People find some really cool things when they do that. I'm actually planning on doing that this year when they drain the lake down here at Carrs Fork. They're going to be draining the lake, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I'll bring up a few old fishing posts people have lost, because when they drain the lake and we walk from one end of the lake to the other, it takes us about a day. When we start really early, about 5 o'clock in the morning, it takes us about 8 o'clock at night to walk that whole bank, because you got to go in a big straight line, and then when you hit about Red Fox, you got to go all the way around that bend, all the way around it, and it's kind of difficult to do. So I actually got me a canoe this year just for this reason right here. When we walk it, we find a lot of fishing posts. It's just like right there at the bottom of the lake. They drain it and they knock out at maybe 20 foot, 20, 40, about 20, 40 foot, somewhere around there. They knock out a lot of water, and there's parts of the lake that's, I'm pretty sure somebody had told me it's like 80 foot. That's actually pretty deep for that lake. I mean, it used to be a town. It's the cool part. The lake itself used to be a town. And you can go in the swamps. You can see where an old tunnel used to be. I'll be showing that on the videos. You can see where buildings used to sit. You can see where houses used to sit. You can see the way these old trees are positioned. You can tell that used to be a walkway or a driveway for, you know, like horses and buggies and, you know, cars. You can see where the houses used to sit in the swamps. Now, you can't see none of that stuff at the lake because that lake has been there for like almost, I think they started building the dam in the 60s, 50s or 60s, somewhere around through there. So the only building that I'm aware of that is still standing due to the fact that when they flooded was the school. It's an old school that sits right there at the caution lights. It's in the widest spot of the lake. It's the widest spot, and there's a huge, it's not huge, but it's a school building. It's a school building that is actually under the water. And when they drain the lake, you can see the top, and the water ain't muddy, you can see the top of the school building. Yeah. And it's actually in the deepest part of the lake. So, with that said, we're going to, I can't really, you know, go swimming in there, because, you know, that's pretty deep stuff, and I don't have scuba gear, which that'd be pretty cool. If I had scuba gear, what am I saying? Scuba gear, I would definitely go in there and see what I can find. You know, I say there's nothing left of it, but it'd be pretty cool to find, explore and stuff. But anyways, just wanted to put a notification out there that this page is going to be completely redone. I want to have, you know, a new bio, description, stuff like that. And hopefully I actually start getting more subscribers and stuff like that. So if you're not actually subscribed and you're actually watching this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell. It should be somewhere. I don't know where it is, because let's face it, I ain't posted anything on here in a while. So go ahead and do that. Y'all have a great day.